Yo, what's on guys? It is your boy Rolex coming at you with another PUBG Mobile video, and today we'll be talking about the topic of PUBG Mobile YouTubers being banned by Tencent. Now, it's been happening more recently in Season 16, and if you guys played last season, you know that Season 15 was probably the worst season in regards to the amount of actual hackers that were roaming in Classics, and just in the game in general. So, we're going to dive into that a little bit, but before we jump in, if you guys can do me a huge favor and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, would help out a ton, and if you haven't already, check to see if you are subscribed and hit the subscribe button, as well as turn on your notification bell to not miss out on any of the future videos. This gameplay's from a few days ago, so hope you enjoy. Nothing too crazy, just a few squad fights here and there. I'm still somewhat sick, you guys may be able to tell. I didn't stream the past 2 days, so if my voice is a bit off, I'm sorry. But whatever I got, it hit me really hard, and I've just been trying to recover. So hopefully I'll be back into the daily stream soon. Alright, let's get to it. Around 6 months ago, you guys may have heard of Athena Gaming, who's a big PUBG Mobile YouTuber, getting banned. Middle of a match, out of nowhere, just got banned. Out of nowhere, just randomly. Nobody really knew why, but after a few days, his account was back to normal. Then just a week ago, another YouTuber you guys may know of, Coffin, was also banned. Middle of his game, was just playing a regular match, and he took quite a long break from PUBG Mobile, so it was safe to assume that he wasn't high ranked or he was ranking up on the leaderboard, but his account got banned, and this time for 10 whole years. So, aside from those two, there came a third ban, and that was Midas recently. Midas is a rank grinder, and in Season 14, as well as Season 16, which is right now the current season, he decided he wanted to go to #1 rank on the leaderboard. He skipped Season 15 simply because of the amount of cheaters that there were. If you guys know, then you know. It was just getting out of control. Every server, every map, no matter your rank, you were bound to find a cheater at least once a day. Whatever type of cheating detection they have, it's obviously targeting some players by mistake, and those players are beginning to be big YouTubers. Even in my Discord server, which if you haven't joined, you should, link down below in the description, I'm finding people talk about themselves getting banned. Now, of course, I don't know whether these fans that are, are in my Discord, if they're cheating. I have no way to know that, but to give Tencent credit, they have cracked down on the hacking a ton. I rarely find a cheater in my games anymore, and if anything, it's one every few weeks. But the question is, what's going on? Why are these YouTubers being banned? Well, this goes way back to December of 2019, so a little bit of a story time, so get your popcorn. So in Season 10, I was a competitive and professional player at the time. I was signed with SSG, which is Space Station Gaming, and me and my team decided, you know what? We're going to go as hard as we can and play as competitive as possible every single classic match whenever the season resets. Again, this was in the beginning of Season 10, so the first night we ranked and we grinded and played a good 20 plus games or so. Won all of them. I hopped off for a bit because I needed to charge my phone, but they kept playing and they lost a few games over the night, so their stats were looking normal. But I kept winning. My games and my stats were out of the ordinary, and at one point I had around 26 games played, 26 wins, and like a 212 KD or something like that. Now, my first death was from a hacker who just headshotted my entire team from a vehicle. So we were driving, and he had an AKM. He was around 200 meters away. Knew exactly where we were at, even before we were peeking behind walls. And so, he just had ESP and aimbot. It was pretty obvious. And the second death, I jumped out of the car, and I basically just died on purpose because I started to notice that these Instagram accounts, like those Instagram accounts that have like 100K followers, and they just post news and, have up-to-date things about whether it's, PUBG Mobile or a certain game or stuff like that. They began to see my stats, where I had a 224 KD or something, along those lines. And I won almost every game from my first 30 matches that I played. So they would title the caption, hacker or pro player. And of course, all the comments would say hacker, hacker, cheater, yada, yada, yada. So a few days passed, and I woke up to play a game, and my account was banned. I didn't know why, but the first thing that clicked in my head were my stats. Those Instagram accounts, not on purpose, of course, but those accounts and posts gave a lot of attention to me, and because of that, my account must have been mass reported. I had double checked with an employee of Tencent, and I had a total of 19,000 plus reports. And because of that, my account was flagged. Also, crazy thing is, you guys know whenever you guys are spectating a teammate or an enemy who killed you, it now shows their ID number all the way at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Their specific numbered ID code. Yeah, that feature also came from my ban because there was someone who had the exact same name as I did, but they had those invisible characters, and so they were pretending to be me and was actually hacking. Like, I actually saw the footage that they sent me, and they're like, is this you? And then it was like this person just shooting people through the wall. So I was like, so then from there, so Tencent just looked up the name and found mine without knowing it was a different account with special characters. And then from there, I got banned. Once they were made aware of that, they said, how about let's include the ID numbers so that this doesn't happen again. But look where we're at now. Ban after ban after ban. Even Killswitch, who is currently playing in the official PUBG Mobile Global Championship tournament right now, at this very moment, he got banned. For, his account got banned, and he messaged me on Instagram. He DM'd me, and hey Killswitch, if you're watching this, I did not mean to ignore your messages. My DMs just get flooded, and with how crazy my schedule is, I just missed it. So my bad. But I'm assuming that you DM me to see if I can talk to Tencent about what's going on. So obviously something seems to be happening here, and I'm not sure whether it's the banning system now that it's just too good, quote unquote, or it's banning the hackers. Yes, but it's also legit players that are being banned. Now, of course, just because you are a YouTuber does not mean that you have immunity to a ban, right? If you don't follow the policy and regulations of the game, of course, no matter who it is, they deserve a ban. That's just my point of view. Now, this is me giving benefit of the doubt to those names I just mentioned. Again, I don't fully know or am 100% sure whether they didn't break any policy. The only person that I can speak for is myself, because you only know what you do at the end of the day, right? But to ban these many people by mistake who not only promote your game to their audience, but who are even in your own global tournaments, it's just a bit confusing. And my thinking is there is an issue with the mass reports. It could be because we're just in the eyes of the public, which would make more sense, but there has to be another process for banning others, or at least for those that have been banned and have been unbanned because it was a mistake from Tencent's end, and then to ban them again, it just doesn't look good at all. And I know some people might see me as I'm always complaining about the game, and I give Tencent a hard time at times, and that's not intended. I'm just passionate about the future of this game, and I want what's best. I could probably use better wording at times, that's for sure, but at the end of the day, I want the best for PUBG Mobile and for the developers to understand what is going on and how they can improve. This video is in no way me trying to create a sort of riot or get people together to talk negative about the game or have a mob mentality. None of that. I love the game, and Tencent as well as PUBG Mobile has given me multiple opportunities that have changed my life. So I'm just trying to give constructive criticism, and I'm giving my point of view of it looks bad when you ban your YouTubers on accident. That's all. From what I've seen, Midas, who was the most recent ban, is now unbanned, but his rank is completely reset. And that definitely sucks, but it looks like for the time being, nothing is going to change. My solution is maybe don't just automatically ban people who are mass reported, and only ban those where there is video footage of someone dying to them or them killing somebody in a way that just isn't possible. Of course, this may let a few more hackers slip here and there, but if we keep it the way it is, the #1 ranked person will always be getting banned. Always, always. Like, there will always be mass reports, and the #1 ranked player will always be getting banned because they have the biggest target on them. So let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment down below. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. And if you guys have any solutions to this, go ahead and write it out. Hopefully, no more legit YouTubers get banned. Again, as long as they don't cheat or as long as they don't play with the teammate that, is cheating. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, drop a like for the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.